Good evening, welcome to Trinity Christian Academy's varsity basketball game versus Ridgeview High School. If you would right now, please stand for a word of prayer, and then we'll remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Let's pray. Father God, we love you, and we're thankful to be together this evening. We pray that everything that happens in this place brings you glory and honor. God, we pray for safety and blessing on the teams that play tonight. It's in Jesus' name that we pray. Amen. Introducing tonight's starting lineup for Ridgeview High School. Number 0, Caleb Wiggins. Number 1, Chris Baptiste. Number 3, Cole Whitaker. Number 23, Jairus Moore. Number 5, Jaron Rozier. And now please stand up, put your hands together for your TCA Conquerors. Starting number 0, Josh Robinson. Number 5, Cam Anderson. Number 10, Trey Goggins. Number 2, Seth Bialik. Number 20, Jace Walker. Trinity is coached by Cliff Willis.
Thank you once again, Pastor Daniel Riddick, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy as the Conquerors varsity matchup against the Ridgeview High School Panthers is just moments away, and we are joined by Conquerors freshman and JV Conqueror Luke Baker. And Luke, you and the Conquerors had a very good game, winning 62-43, tying your season high for points this season.
What's up, guys? Yep, had a great game.
Speak up there, Big Luke. Let everybody hear you. You had 9 points, but you did a terrific job at the line. You and Josiah Brown I called co-players of the game for your different styles of play on the court tonight.
Yes, sir, and that's an honor, just playing for this wonderful basketball program, and just being a part of it all as we go undefeated on the season.
Well, you're looking to do that. You've won your first 13 games. Hopefully that will continue, and you'll end up undefeated, but you still have a lot of tough competition coming up, so don't take anything for granted. Seth Bialik will jump for the Conquerors, J.J. Moore for the Ridgeview Panthers, and we'll be underway in just a moment. And the ball is up, and the ball game is underway. And Luke, what kind of plan did you guys have coming out? Because they gave you a really good, tight first half, and you pulled away late in the third quarter.
You know, I'll tell you, we did not expect the pressure that we had from the Ridgeview JV. Oh, terrific and one by Joshua Robinson. But back to what I was saying, we were not expecting the heat coming off the gate. You know, It was a close first quarter. I think we were down in the first quarter, coming to the second quarter.
They called that an offensive foul against Josh Robinson.
Oh, my bad, guys.
Oh, it's easy to do.
Yeah.
I'm doing the camera, announcing, writing down the points and the fouls. There's a lot going on at one time.
Yeah.
Conquerors will inbound. Ball game just underway for those of you just joining us. We started a little bit late, not much, but that's because of the run of the JV game that the Conquerors won. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's Panthers basketball. Ridgeview didn't give up, even though you pulled away near the end. They kept fighting hard.
Definitely kept the heat on us all game, pressing in us.
William Ziegler, number 12, put up 18 points. How hard was it to stop him?
You know, you're talking about number 5, right?
Number 12.
Oh, number 12. Oh, you know, he was a force down low. I'll tell you that. How much? Oh my! This is a good position by the Conquerors.
Cam Anderson will go to the line. He will shoot 2. The foul is called on Jaron Rozier. That's the first foul of the ball game. And Cam Anderson at the line for 2.
You know, we also had some other forces down low, not just me. We had Griffin Edenfield with 4 total points and a bunch of rebounds, boxing out down low, really putting on the force. And Mason Smith with a bunch of rebounds as well, with 6 points, putting on a force down low and just really helping us down there.
Well, it's not only the points that win the game. They did a whole lot of other things, rebounding, ball movement, assists. Takes a lot more than just scoring the points to make yourself one of the better players of the game.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Mason averages, I think it's 5.9 rebounds, and he's just doing really good this season on rebounds.
That one is for 3, and that's NBA range,
Rebounded by
and
James
hit
Walker.
off the rim. Cole Whitaker with the effort. Conquerors lead 2-0, just over a minute into the game, and we have ourselves a foul.
You know, Joshua Robinson has been a good threat and a deep threat from 3 against most of the teams that the Conquerors have played.
He's shooting 66% from the line, and these are his first free throws of the night. And first free throw is good. And Luke, Josh averages 16.4 points per game, and in high school, that is a high total.
Yep. Well, that's got to be top 10 in the state.
I haven't looked yet. I've been doing a lot with TBC, but 16 points per game for a high school player is getting it done. He goes 1 for 2 at the line. Luke, take the play-by-play for a moment.
All right. Steal by Seth Bialik. Cam Anderson takes the ball down, slows it down. Good thinking. Getting some ball movement around. A little funky pass by Cam. Oh, wonderful. Oh, just couldn't finish.
Seth Bialik hit that buzzer beater to win it against Temple Christian Tuesday night.
That was a great game. Very
I
close.
was very sorry I missed that one, but I watched full game video on Huddle.
It was good. It was a good game. Good matchup.
Even though I already knew the outcome, it was still a very exciting game. That one's for 3. It's off the rim.
You know, the last time they played Temple, they actually lost by 8 points. And, you know, Coach Cliff Willis, he really made some good adjustments to bring out the W in the other matchup.
That ball goes out of bounds off Jace Walker. It'll be Ridgeview's ball. Coach Willis has really emphasized team basketball, ball movement, not trying to be a hero, finding an open man. And the Conquerors have won 4 in a row. They're 7-6 on the season, due mainly to that change in style of play.
You know, and I always hear Coach Willis always saying free throws. You just got to get it in you. You know, kind of so like when you're tired, he'll make us do like a conditioning drill, and then he'll make us do free throws. So, you know, it's a really good coaching. Good move. Oh, just couldn't finish.
Trey Goggins did everything except get the ball to go through, and that one's out of bounds. It's Panthers' ball. Chris Baptiste made a terrific play on the other end to get that basket. 3-2, a lot of shots, but both teams having trouble getting the ball to fall through the nylon. Luke, sometimes you do everything right, but the ball just doesn't cooperate.
Yep.
And
you know, it's sometimes hard when you're just like in the zone and you don't think, and sometimes you just do.
Sometimes you do everything right, and the other opponent just beats you.
Just does it right.
That one's for 3. It's good.
5-3.
That
Close
is
game so
Jaron
far.
Rozier. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Rozier with that three-pointer to give Ridgeview a 2-point lead.
Oh. And 1. Good. That's Joshua Robinson on the and 1 jump shot right there.
Foul's called on Tavario Willis, his first. Ridgeview already with 3 team fouls. course, you don't want to pick up those fouls too early in the ball game.
Oh, yeah. I had 2 fouls in the first quarter and had to really shit myself up for the rest of the game.
Desmond Williamson checks in for the Panthers. Robinson 1 for 2 so far tonight. Make that 2 for 3. Came in at 66%. One of the better free throw shooters of the Conquerors. And we're going to have ourselves a blocking foul called on Jace Walker. Good call. His feet weren't quite set just yet.
Yeah. Right idea, though. Right idea.
In a play like that, no matter what the official calls, he's getting yelled at by somebody. Ball is out of bounds. And it will be Conquerors' ball. 4:47 left in the first. 6-5 Conquerors lead. And Luke, when you guys are 13-0 on the season, it could be very easy to start taking teams lightly, but you have a coach who's not going to let you do that. He's going to make you play hard.
Correct. Oh, terrific layup right there.
You have Eagles View Academy tomorrow, a team you beat pretty easily early in the season. But again, you don't want to take anybody too lightly.
You know, that's all our mindset right now is keep our head up. Don't let anything come to us unexpected. You know, we sagged a little bit with Ridgeview, but we obviously came off with the W once we knew what we were dealing with.
8-5 Conquerors lead, 4:21 left in the first quarter. Hello to Mr. David Grillo, one of our big TCA Conqueror fans. Follows us on the Twitter and the Facebook page and watches us on the live feed. Great pass inside. Desmond Williamson, he got underneath everybody and was able to get that layup. That's Seth Bialik with his first points. He averages 5.3. Seth, we were talking about it a little while ago, won't score 20 points a game, but he will find a way to help the team win.
You know, I was just thinking about that. You know, Joshua Robinson wouldn't have the points and opportunities he does without the people around him. And, you know, Joshua Robinson is a great player. He makes opportunities for himself, as you saw from that N1 jump shot. But, you know, the team just plays well together and gels well.
You're listening to Luke Baker, a freshman here at TCA, one of the members of my sports journalism class. And Luke, as I told Braden the other night, you're finding that it's a lot harder than you might have thought at first.
Oh, yeah. To be honest, I thought it would have been easy, you know, just kind of like a class, you know. But you got to put some effort into it to be good at it.
Cole Whitaker with the second chance points for Ridgeview. And even just this week, you're finding to get a good professional tweet even takes a lot of effort and attention to get it right.
Oh.
Basket does not go, but Bialik will shoot 2. Foul's called on Kalen Wiggins, his first. It's team foul number 4. And first of 2 from Bialik is good. He comes in at 44%. Both teams have had a little trouble shooting free throws, but both teams doing a lot better in their last few games, both JV and varsity. And Bialik goes 2 for 2.
You know, we shot for 7 for 12, right? Most games we'd be shooting like 2 for 22, you know.
I had you at 7 for 12, assuming I didn't make a mistake. That is Cam Anderson with the steal.
With the steal and bucket.
And you see the muscles on Cam down there. Imagine him playing defensive back, and you're trying to run through him to gain that extra yard.
I mean, yeah, most of the kids can't imagine it. You know, like you see, one of the tougher basketball opponents and football, you know, Cam was really a helper in there.
Cam led all of Class 1M in tackles at the time that we finally ended our season, and probably would have led the entire state, but the Conquerors had so many big leads that the reserves got a lot of playing time.
Yup. And thanks to people like Cam, that was
University. They just played a fantastic football game. We did everything we could, but the UC Christians were just top-notch that night. Turnaround jumper off the rim, gets the bounce. That's Kalen Wiggins with his first basket of the night. And Luke, unfortunately, we don't have stats available for Ridgeview. Sometimes the coaches like to keep that information private. We always respect their decision. Coach Willis makes that available to us on Max Preps, and he and I communicate before each live feed. And I know I can't do all the games, Luke, but we do as many as we can. Goggins gives it up to Bialik. Anderson powers his way inside the paint, goes off the glass. That may not have looked like it, but that was the shot he intended to get the bank. 16-13, Conquerors lead, 1:15 and counting left to go in the first quarter. A lot of action. Both teams had trouble at first, but now both teams shooting the ball very well.
Good hand. Good hand by Trey.
Anderson knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Panthers ball. I know you're going to have to go soon, but we appreciate you giving us a few minutes of your time. You and Josiah, co-players of the game in the JV contest. Jordan Martinez led the Conquerors with 14 points. Braden Riddick had 11, and a whole lot of Conquerors who got on the court ended up scoring.
You know, there's multiple people behind the scenes, just like I was saying with Joshua Robinson. You know, there's a lot of people that make opportunities like that possible for me.
That's a foul on Bialik on the floor. And the official just had to make sure he got the correct player, and it will be Ridgeview's ball. And that happened because J.J. Moore had a little trouble holding on, and if he had gotten the shot off, he probably would have made that shot pretty easily. That's for three. That is Desmond Williamson. He now has 7 points, and we're tied at 16.
16.
Take this one, Luke, to the end of the quarter.
All right. Cam Anderson taking up the ball, stalling the clock. Good decisions. Stalling the ball.
They're playing for the last shot.
Yep.
Next season, shot clock enters high school basketball in the state of Florida.
Oh.
I believe it's 35 seconds.
That can be a real game changer coming up.
Anderson letting the clock wind down, 14. Clock at 10. Tied at 16. Anderson makes his move, finds Bialik. Shot off, missed. Second chance. Now, did that beat the buzzer is the question. The official says no.
What is the call? No shot?
So it brings us to the end of the first quarter, all tied up at 16. Luke, I know you have to leave. Any last words before you head off? All right, you're going to stay with us a little more. All right. Well, we're going to pause right here, and we'll be back for quarter number 2 in just a minute. We're tied at 16 as we start quarter number 2. The Conquerors have the possession arrow, or Ridgeview has a possession arrow inbound. Luke did have to go, but Braden Riddick has joined us like he did the last time we had a live feed. And hang on, Braden, we'll get to you in just a moment. Pass inside off Bialik, and Braden, another good game, 11 points. And a very quick transition up court. Robinson with the layup.
Yeah, 11 points. It was a great game. We were down at half. We were telling ourselves we're getting the steals. We're getting the we just got to capitalize on them and make the most out of them.
Ridgeview gave you a tough game throughout the first half and into the third quarter. You ended up pulling away at the end, and they played hard. Give them credit. They never gave up.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be a little bit more of a competition than our last games. They're a bigger school, and so we didn't want to look past them. So, yeah, it was a close game at halftime. Like I said, we went in halftime. We were like, we're getting the opportunities. We're getting the steals. We're getting the fast break. We just have to capitalize on them.
25-21 you led at halftime, but you had a really big third quarter, 22 points.
Yeah, we just really clicked in the third quarter, really came together and just stayed to our roles, played. And the big thing was we shot a lot of threes, and we barely hit any. And Coach always is like, if you're not having a shooting game, just try to push it inside and penetrate the paint.
Ended up playing a lot more inside in that third and fourth quarter, and that's where you broke away, and you made it very difficult on the Panthers.
Yeah, we did a lot of give and goes, passing and cutting, and we always found that was open. That's really a big part of our offense, and we really were controlling the time. Sometimes we get a little bit of ahead of ourselves and try to push it, but we really try to slow it down in that second half.
Chris Baptiste with the steal, but he could not convert, and the ball goes out of bounds. Both teams missing opportunities to score in that last exchange. Conquerors lead by 2, 6:37 left in the second quarter. We're talking now with TCA freshman and JV basketball player Braden Riddick.
Yeah, this game is a really good defensive game. There's a lot of steals. Both teams are really putting pressure on, so they're really having to earn all their points.
That's Trey Goggins with the block. Morissette going 1-on-2, and he looked like he wasn't sure what he wanted to do with the ball.
Seth Bialik with the block right there.
So Bialik keeps the ball out of the cylinder. Ridgeview will inbound. 6:14 left. Panthers looking to tie it or take the lead with a three.
Samuel Byers subbed in for Cam Robinson. Cam Anderson, excuse me.
That's for three. It almost got the lucky bounce. Sam Byers hustling up the court, finds Goggins. Byers on the rebound, no.
As you can see right there, another example of just the hardcore defense that both teams are playing right there.
Unfortunate for Goggins, he came down out of bounds, and Ridgeview will take over. Another opportunity to tie. Again, both teams missing opportunities in the past several trips up and down the court after both were hitting pretty much everything they put up.
Yeah, it's really slowed down here. It was, combined, like Trinity had double dribble right there. I was going to say it was a very high offensive first quarter, and both defenses are really stepping up. So this one's slowing down a little bit, but let's see if Trinity can hold the lead here.
Robinson inbounding. He has 6 of the Conquerors, 18. Cam Anderson has 7. Robinson guarded heavily by Baptiste. Gets the ball back, pull-up jumper, a little strong. Ball batted around, and a foul.
Trey got called for the foul there, just getting a little handsy, trying to pop that ball out.
His first, team foul number 3. We'll have ourselves a timeout with 5:23 left to go in the second quarter, and the Conquerors clinging to a 2-point lead. Well, Braden, both JV and varsity learning to play a little more together, getting to know each other. At first, you're new to the school and you have a lot of teammates who just joined us this year, and it took a little while for you guys to mesh together, but both teams, now you know each other's tendencies. What do you look to do the rest of the season?
Yeah, we really are developing chemistry with each other. Like I said, the 3-ball wasn't there, and we did a lot of passing and cutting. And for those to work, you have to have chemistry with your teammates to know that they're going to cut so you can be looking for the cut. So we've really gelled together, and the varsity's really, they're on a good streak right now. They've really gelled together and shown the team that we all knew they could be.
Conquerors lost their first few ball games. They have won 4 in a row. They now have a winning record at 7-6. But even some of their losses have been very close. Traveling violation, Conquerors will get possession.
Yeah,
Coach
you go
Willis
back-
in his second year as the varsity head coach. He's been around here a long time, was a JV head coach for many years.
Trey a little shaken up on that foul.
That's personal foul number 2 on Kalen Wiggins. Team foul number 5.
They called it on the floor, so they will be inbounding here.
Panthers have just 1 foul left to give in the half. Heading up the court is Baptiste, and Byers comes from behind and strips Baptiste. Panthers keep possession, but Sam Byers made a great defensive play.
Yeah, just like I've been saying, the defense is really strong from both teams right now, as Cam Anderson, probably one of their best defenders on the team, subs back in.
4:59 left in the second. Still 18-16. It's been this score for a long time.
Yeah, to give them a little cushion, they have to score right here. Oh,
Both teams having trouble holding on to the ball right now.
Cam Anderson telling them to slow it down right here. See if they can get something on the board.
Outside to Robinson. That's for 3. A little strong. And that one hit on the top of the college shot clock, so that's out of bounds. Well, we had cold streaks and both teams with a very good hot streak, and now nobody can seem to get the ball in the net.
Yeah, I think after that first quarter, they've really found out their tendencies and are either playing man-to-man on one person that they know may be getting the ball at the end of the play. So, yeah, they've really stepped up the defense here.
Well, Bialik got all ball with the hand, but the body contact is the reason for the foul.
Yeah, there were 3 people on that one dude in the paint. I don't even know if it was on Bialik. It may have been the body fouls from the other 2 guys.
They're calling that on Josh Morissette. His first, team foul number 4, and 2 free throws coming for J.J. Moore. Ridgeview is yet to score in the quarter. The Conquerors have just 1 basket. And the first of 2 from Moore is good. Close games, Braden. You know this. Free throws are going to determine the winner.
Yes, to my knowledge, I think we may have had one of our best free throw shooting games of the whole season. If there's one real wound that we have on the team, it is that free throw shooting. But we actually went 7 for 12 today. Maybe still could be a little bit more proficient, but still a good way to start it off.
And Luke had 5 of those free throws himself.
Yes, Luke is one of the best free throw shooters on the team. I think he's about, on Max Preps it shows 64%.
Pump fake, and the basket is good. A great move by Jaron Rozier.
Sometimes the little stuff like that little hesitation right there can make a big difference when it comes to getting the ball in the basket.
Panthers lead 20-18. 3:25 left in the second quarter. Robinson pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound Panthers. Hey, J.J. Moore, that's a big man out there, and he just powered his way inside for that rebound. That's a travel against the Panthers. Whitaker dragged that back foot. When you get momentum like that, it's difficult to try to stop.
Yeah, especially whenever you're just in the moment, and especially if something came up at the last second and you're trying to get the ball in there, but you're thinking about passing before you're really thinking about stopping. So that travel happens to the best of us.
2:43 left, 20-18, Ridgeview leads. Robinson for 3, good.
Hey, we don't shoot the ball. We don't shoot the ball, though. We don't shoot the ball.
Josh Robinson buries a 3 to give the Conquerors a 1-point lead. That was NBA range. And a foul. Let's see which one gets the call.
Offensive foul right there. Coach Willis makes it in practice that if you draw a charge That is one of his favorite things in basketball. So Coach Willis was very excited about that offensive foul call right there.
J.J. Moore called for the offensive foul. That is team foul number 6. So the Conquerors will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Personal foul, well, I had 2, but the scoreboard says 1. I'm going to go with the scoreboard because they're keeping track of that officially.
Yep, Conquerors up by 1 right here. Let's see if they can put anything else on the board.
Anderson pass to Bialik, the beneficiary. Seth now with 5. Conquerors lead by 3. I thought that was in. That looked great coming out of his hand.
Yeah, he's got a really pretty form, and he's hit 1 already in this game, so.
Alternating possession is with the Conquerors, so it'll be white ball.
Sam Byers limping off the court right there, really put his body on the line to get that ball for the Conquerors.
Hey, while we have this timeout, I know you're a major Jacksonville Jaguars fan. You were at the game when they beat Tennessee, and the defensive play of the game actually won it for the Jaguars. Are you and your father going to the playoff game this weekend?
We are not. We made a decision if we wanted to go to that Titans game or the playoff game, and we were like, let's just go ahead and go to the Titans game.
Yeah, that one was guaranteed.
Yeah, because, like you said, the other one may not be guaranteed. And whenever we were buying the tickets, we knew there might be a chance that it could get flexed to Sunday night. It did actually get flexed to Saturday night. So a primetime game experience is always fun. So we decided to go.
Now, how many games did you get to this year?
That was actually our only one because church on Sunday, we never really get to make it out.
Of course, your father's a pastor also, so he's here doing his duty, serving God, and we know you're big in the youth group like we talked about last time. And well, it's good that you got to go. Of course, we saw the pictures you posted on your father's Facebook page, and happy that you were able to get there. Hopefully the Jaguars will meet the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl. I don't think so. If the Jaguars do win, they get to play Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes next. Yeah. Dallas has to beat Tom Brady this Sunday.
And the Bucs are not having the best season, but you can never really count Tom Brady out.
And great defense by the Panthers. Coast to coast and getting the basket, Desmond Williamson. He has 9. What a job. He had 3 men to beat, and he did it. 1 point Conquerors lead, 50 seconds left.
Looks like Conquerors going to be looking to hold it for the final shot here.
You take us the rest of the way, Braden.
So like I said, Conquerors are trying to hold for the final shot, but Ridgeview is not making that easy by applying as much pressure as they can right here. Conquerors are just swinging it around the top.
"24 seconds.
Just trying to swing it around the top until something opens up. They can get that final shot.
15.
Looks like Josh
Robinson almost stepped back court.
They give it to Sam. Oh, travel. Travel violation on Sam Byers right there, giving the possession back to Ridgeview with 9.1 seconds left in this half.
Well, if nothing else, they did make it a little more difficult on the Panthers, but if you're going to move the ball like that, you definitely don't want to turn it over.
Yeah, instead of 40 seconds, they now have 9. So let's see what they can do here.
That's good. That is Chris Baptiste with the buzzer beater that puts Ridgeview ahead 24-23. So we're going to pause here for our 10-minute halftime intermission. An exciting game out there between two very evenly matched teams. And
yes.
Braden, you going to stay with us or you're heading off?
No, I got to head off, but it was fun. Thanks for having me.
All right. I know we're going to be back here for Stanton on the 24th. I don't know yet about any other games, but you're always welcome, you and Luke and any of your teammates.
All right. Yes, sir.
All right. Braden Riddick, 9th grader here at Trinity Christian Academy, heading off, and stay with us. We'll be back for the third quarter in 9.5 minutes here on TCA Conquerors Athletics. Welcome back to Trinity Christian Academy. The third quarter between the Conquerors and the Panthers ready to get underway. A buzzer beater by Ridgeview right as the half came to an end. Put Ridgeview up 24-23. If I remember correctly, I believe that was Desmond Williamson who got that buzzer beater. And as we are ready to start quarter number 3, the Conquerors will have the possession arrow. They will inbound. Josh Robinson with 9 for TCA. Desmond Williamson with 9 leads the Panthers. Cam Anderson has 7, Seth Bialik 5, and Trey Goggins with 2 for TCA. Kalen Wiggins 2, Chris Baptiste 4, Cole Whitaker 2, Jaron Rozier with 5, and J.J. Moore has hit a pair of free throws. As third quarter is now underway, Conquerors trailing by 1, 2 very well-matched teams out there on the court tonight. Girls varsity, Trinity Christian is at Ridgeview. I don't have any update on that. If anyone knows, please drop us a comment here on the chat. That's Cam Anderson, 4-3, did not get the bounce, and a really nice rebound by Chris Baptiste. Ridgeview is 5-12 on the season. No wins, 1 loss in Class 5A District 2 competition. That also features Columbia, Baker County, Middleburg, Clay, and Rickards. And a jump ball will be called. Ridgeview has the arrow as the Conquerors inbounded to start the third quarter. Panthers are coming off a loss to Ribault this past Tuesday, 85-43. They're led by head coach Jerome Clyburn. The athletic director is Chris Gallagher. The principal of Ridgeview High School is Becky Murphy. As Anderson takes the pass and goes all the way up court, but could not get the ball to roll in. Tough break for Cam and the Conquerors. They stave off the chance to take the lead. Ridgeview holds on to the 1-point lead, and now it is 4. That is Jaron Rozier with the 3. He now has 8, and it's a 4-point Ridgeview lead. The Conquerors have won 4 in a row. Trailing by 4 right now, very early in this third quarter. They are 7-6 on the season. No record in 3A District 2. Bishop Snyder, Providence, Episcopal, Interlocking, and PK Young make up the rest of the district. By Alec, no. Back outside to Robinson. Powers his way inside and draws the foul. Hard to tell from my seat who made contact with Robinson. Official knows, and he's putting up on the board number 33, I believe, is Jaden Longoria. I have a 32, but not a 33. Josh Robinson misses the first. He's 2 for 3 coming into this sequence, now 2 for 4. Chance to get into double digits and cut the deficit down by 1. It is good. 10 points now for Josh Robinson. And a timeout. Coach Willis just making sure TCA fans in attendance stay in the correct position on the stage. They love to fill up that stage. Conquerors are coming off that beautiful buzzer-beating win by Seth Bialik to give them a 45-43 victory over Temple Christian this past Tuesday. They came in averaging 43.5 points per game, allowing 44.3. And a traveling violation will give the ball right back to the Conquerors. TCA came in shooting 35%, 23% from three-point range, and 54% at the line. As a team, TCA 5 for 9 at the line so far tonight. Ridgeview is 2 for 2, both of those by Jacob Cook. These came in the second quarter. Goggins to Walker in the corner. Works the ball back to the left side of the arc, finding a wide open Josh Robinson. Pump fake, no. Dishes it off to Walker in the paint. Great defense by the Panthers. And they're going to force the turnover. Ridgeview would not allow TCA to get the ball inside, and they came away with the turnover. Bialik got the fingertips on that, but Chris Baptiste puts it right back in. He has 6, and the lead is 5. 29-24, 5:49 and counting in the third quarter. Pump fake from Robinson. Ball knocked away and stolen by the Panthers. Royser guarded by Goggins. Makes his way across midcourt. Anderson knocked the ball away. Couldn't get around the official in time to track down the ball, so it is Ridgeview's ball with 5:26 left in the third. Conquerors are home tomorrow against Eaglesview. JV varsity doubleheader starts at 5:30. We will not be able to bring you that one tomorrow night, because after the TBC women's basketball game that's here in the afternoon, I'll be at home doing all the post-game work, which can take a couple of hours, 3 to 4 hours to complete. Bialik eventually picks up the loose ball, finds Robinson, it's good, and a foul. And a foul is called on Chris Baptiste, his first. Team foul number 1 of the second half. Robinson now with 12 and a chance to make it a 2-point deficit. Complete the three-point play. It is good. Robinson averages 16.4 points per game. That's Sam Byers with the steal at midcourt. Robinson is rejected. Kaylin Wiggins blocking the shot. Quick movement back underneath to Seth Bialik. He now has 7. He averages 5.3, and the Conquerors have tied the score at 29. Took them a little time to get there, but we are all knotted up. Bounce pass to Whitaker. Pull up jumper. That's a 2. It's just inside the line, but it's good. Cole Whitaker now has 4. My mistake on camera. I'm trying to do it all here tonight. Camera, voice, points, and fouls. A lot to keep track of. Byers, that's for 2. It's a little strong. But Robinson is there for the putback. Josh Robinson now with 15, and the Conquerors have tied it up again at 31. 24-23 Ridgeview at the half. So far, the Conquerors have outscored Ridgeview by 1 to knot it up. Ball batted away. This is Robinson all alone, and he did not make it. Panthers caught a major break. That ball rolled off Robinson's fingertips and then off the rim before getting tipped out of bounds. I believe Wiggins was the last one to touch it. TCA with possession right under the basket. 3:29 left in the third, a very low-scoring third quarter. Goggins, a jumper, good. Second basket of the night for Trey Goggins, and TCA leads 33-31. Trinity has played a whole lot of close games, winning and losing most of the season. They are 7-6. Very few of their games have been no-doubters. And a great pass from Byers to Bialik, who was looking for the foul. Didn't get the call, but he got the basket, and another steal. Anderson back to Robinson. Good! The Conquerors have opened up a 6-point lead. 37-31, and a timeout called by Coach Clyburn, with the Conquerors leading by 6 and 2:42 left to go in this third quarter. Well, we told you about tomorrow night's game against Eaglesview. The Conquerors are then at Florida Deaf and Blind on Tuesday the 17th, JV varsity. back home on the 19th against Beachside from St. John's, Florida. Conquerors are at Christ Church Academy on Friday, January 20th, before finishing December with 3 straight home games against Stanton, Beaches Chapel, and Joshua Christian. 4, because Matanzas comes to town on January 30th. For Ridgeview, after tonight, home game against Middleburg tomorrow night, JV varsity doubleheader. The Panthers are at Wilson on Tuesday the 17th, home against West Nassau on Thursday the 19th, at Orange Park, a big battle of 2 Orange Park schools. That's going to be Tuesday the 24th. Home against Palatka at Bartram Trail, and they'll end the regular season home against Oakleaf. That's on February 3rd. Desmond Williamson with the jumper to pull Ridgeview back to within 4. Bialik gets the feed from Robinson, but does not convert. And the ball is out of bounds. Last touch by Trey Goggins. Ridgeview a chance now to cut a 4-point deficit down by 2, or maybe down by 3 to 1. Anderson knocked the ball away, but the Panthers keep possession. Pretty good crowd here at Trinity Gymnasium. Of course, Ridgeview really not that far away. And Bialik blocks the shot of J.J. Moore. Goggins grabs a loose ball. 1-on-3 to the hole and draws the foul. I thought that one was going to drop down, but it hit off the rim and backed out. The foul is called on Desmond Williamson. That's only his first. It's team foul number 3. And we'll put Trey Goggins at the line for the first time tonight. Conquerors are 5 for 9 at the stripe. And a first of 2, a little bit too strong. Goggins now just 6 out of 18 on the season. Longoria back onto the court for the Panthers. And free throw number 2 is in and out. Longoria the rebound. And again, the Panthers looking to trim down the 4-point deficit. Ball's knocked away. Longoria picks it up. Baptiste thought about the 3, lost control, and the ball's out of bounds. And actually a foul has been called. Foul called against Chris Baptiste. That's his second. Team foul number 4. Conquerors will inbound just shy of midcourt. Anderson to the right side of the lane, and he's rejected. J.J. Moore blocks Anderson's shot. And another opportunity for Ridgeview. Anderson hustles back on defense, steals one away. Loose ball chased down by Baptiste. Now in the corner and out of bounds, and it's Trinity's ball. Baptiste, the last man to touch the ball. Bialik had pulled his hands back just in time. Now he will inbound to Anderson. 1:21 and counting left to go in the third quarter. 37-33, Conquerors lead. Robinson, bounce pass to Bialik. He is blocked again. Ridgeview has blocked a number of shots in the past few moments. And now a pushing foul called against Cole Whitaker. That is foul number 5, so the Panthers have just 1 left to give and an entire fourth quarter to play. Anderson takes the pass, 1-on-1. The basket is good. 9 points for Cam Anderson, and the Conquerors' lead is back up to 6. I believe that's their biggest lead of the night, if I remember correctly. A pump fake and a bucket. That's J.J. Moore. He now has 4. It's his first field goal. 2 free throws in the second quarter, and the ball nearly stolen, and Bialik is able to regain control for the Conquerors. 29 seconds left. 4-point Conquerors lead. Work to the right side. Bialik is stripped. Battle for the ball won by Whitaker. Up the court, 1-on-1, and a foul. Whitaker hits the floor hard, but he's all right and jumps right back up. He will head to the line, and now a technical foul will be called. First, we'll see who the personal foul was called on, then the technical foul. Either way, Cole Whitaker is heading to the line. The technical foul was called against Ridgeview's Desmond Williamson. That'll be his second personal foul, but Whitaker will shoot 2. Misses the first. Personal foul is called against Seth Bialik. I may be wrong about the technical. We'll see in a moment, as soon as possible. Whitaker misses the first 2. Actually, the call, I think, was against Williamson. That was correct. And now Josh Robinson will shoot the technical free throws for the Conquerors. He has 17 points. And make that 18. Robinson sinks them both. 19 points. Conquerors lead by 6. 41-35. There are 13.8 seconds left in the third quarter. So both number 2s have 2 fouls. And now the question is, who has possession? They're going to call an alternating possession. The Conquerors have the arrow. Anderson guarded by Williamson. Good pressure by Williamson, but then he's called for the block. I didn't see the arms go in, but the official says the body contact is the reason for the foul. That's personal foul number 3 on Desmond Williamson. Team foul number 7, so the Conquerors are in the bonus the rest of the way. 1-1 for Anderson. He's 1 for 2 so far tonight. 9 points. And the front end is off the rim. And rebounded by Longoria. Long pass. Might have been a shot attempt. It hit the hanging down curtain rod at the top of the gymnasium. And that brings us to the end of the third quarter with the score Trinity Christian 41, Ridgeview 35. We'll be back for an exciting fourth quarter in just a minute here on TCA Conquerors Athletics. Ridgeview scored 11 in the third quarter. The Conquerors got 18. It'll be Conquerors ball to inbound. I thought they had alternating possession before, but apparently that was not the call. That was with 13.8 seconds left in the third quarter. That's Robinson feeding Bialik, and they work it back to Byers outside the arc. Byers now inside, finds Goggins, jump shot, no good. And the ball picked up off the floor by Reuser, and a whistle. Foul is going to be called. Official hasn't given the signal yet. Now, foul is called against Sam Byers, his first. Team foul number 2. Panthers will inbound. 5-second violation. That'll turn the ball back over to the Conquerors. Good defense, not allowing Ridgeview to get the ball in. Bialik could not convert. Second chance, no. And a whistle underneath the basket. A few men tangle up going for the ball. Foul's called against Trinity's Josh Robinson. His second. Team foul number 3. Panthers trail by 6. Third quarter started off very low scoring, and then suddenly the Conquerors ripped off a big run and ended up with a 6-point lead by the quarter's end. And now we have ourselves a whistle. Whitaker had stepped on the sideline, giving the ball back to the Conquerors. High pass to Bialik, and the basket is good. Seth Bialik now has 11. Get you caught up there. Goggins knocked it away, but Roser was able to get it back, and Robinson will be called for the foul, trying to get the ball away from Whitaker. Good sportsmanship. And that is number 3 on Josh Robinson. Whitaker, pull-up jumper off the rim. Anderson with the rebound. Scoreboard has 2 fouls on Robinson. I have 3. But again, like I said earlier, they're official at the table, so I'll go with them. That's Anderson, got a little too much momentum on the jumper. Men from both teams got hands on the ball on the rebound. The alternating possession is with Trinity. Now they're going to check and make sure that's correct. Trinity did inbound to start the quarter. I don't remember another jump ball. So if I'm right, it should be Ridgeview's ball. .6:52 left on the clock. Conquerors lead 43-35. And the call has been corrected. It is Panthers' ball. Credit the officials, making sure they got everything correct. Goggins got hands on the ball. Both men collided hard with the stage. Wiggins got right back up. Goggins is still down. And Trey Goggins pops right back up. Ball went out of bounds off Goggins, so Ridgeview keeps possession. 6:51, trailing by 8 at 43-35. We are in the fourth quarter. Pass inside to Whitaker. Anderson on guard, might have gotten away with a slap, but then a whistle as both men cross the line, and that will go against Cam Anderson. That is team foul number 5, personal foul number 1 for Anderson. Whitaker for 3, good. 7 points for Cole Whitaker, and he pulls his team to within 5 at 43-38. High pass across the court. Robinson gets the foul. That'll be team foul number 8. Foul's called on Jaron Reuser, and Robinson hits the first of two. Josh Robinson now has 20. Averages 16.4. Free throw number 2 is good, and I lost count, but he has done a great job at the line as well. He's made 4 in a row. He's actually made 6 in a row at the line. 8 out of 10, now that I get a chance to count it up. Meanwhile, Whitaker goes coast to coast. He now has 9, and it's a 5-point game. That's Goggins off the glass, no. Rebound Wiggins. Whitaker guarded heavily by Robinson. Reuser for 3, a little short. And out of bounds, back over to the Conquerors. .5:49 left to play, barring any overtime. And the way this one's gone, I wouldn't be surprised if we have a few extra minutes. Conquerors' biggest lead has been 8. And Baptiste was able to get the ball, but he had established possession in the front court, so that's going to be a backcourt violation. Trinity's ball with 5:44 left to play. Anderson around Baptiste, underhand layup, no. Rebound Panthers. Whitaker finds a man underneath. That's J.J. Moore with his second field goal and 6th point of the night. Anderson all alone and the easy layup. He now has 11. Cam Anderson averages 3.0. He's having himself a really good night. Moore's able to stay in bounds. That is a three-pointer. Inside line is what counts. And Seth Bialik with the foul. That will send J.J. Moore to the line. Moore is 2 for 2. Now, I thought they called it on Bialik, but now I see it was on Cam Anderson, so that's his second. Team foul number 6. And Moore unable to hit the first one. In a close game like this, they really need to take advantage of scoring points with the clock stopped. Moore's the only man to shoot free throws. No, Whitaker did shoot 2 and missed them both. Moore goes 1 for 2 in this sequence. He's now 3 for 4. Panthers are 3 for 6 as a team. 5 minutes now. 47-43 Conquerors lead. Anderson with a nice, beautiful soccer-style wall pass. And he's the beneficiary, giving himself 13 points. The Panthers moved a lot faster than I did on that one, and Reuser got the basket. He now has 10. And the whistle, was that before or on the shot? We're about to find out. No basket. That was before the shot. Called against Kalen Wiggins, his 3rd. Team foul number 9. One and one for Robinson. It's good. That is 21 points for Josh Robinson. He alone is 9 for 11. He alone is now 10 for 12. The Conquerors are 11 for 14 overall. Seth Bialik with the rejection, but the body contact is the reason for the foul. Desmond Williamson at the line. He hasn't shot a free throw yet tonight. And the first one is good. That's 12 points for Desmond Williamson. Josh Morissette in for Seth Bialik. Personal foul number 3 on Bialik. 4:30 left to go, 51-46 pending the free throw, which is no good and rebounded by Morissette. And we have ourselves a lot of action across the court. Jump ball. Possession is with the Conquerors. .424 left to go and a 5-point Conquerors lead. Traveling violation called against Robinson. That'll turn the ball back over to the Panthers. Baptiste throws this one all the way past the arc. And Goggins will be called for the foul. Number 2 on Goggins. Number 8 on the Conquerors. J.J. Moore at the line. He's 3 for 4. And number 1 from Moore. That's good. He now has 8. More importantly, it makes the deficit only 4 and a chance to make it 3. Number 2, good. J.J. Moore has done very well at the line, 5 out of 6. 3-point Conquerors lead. That'll be Conquerors ball, batted out of bounds. 4:10 left on the clock. We are in the fourth quarter. Conquerors 51, Panthers 48. Byers back at midcourt, finds Anderson. Bounce pass towards Goggins, batted away. Defensive play by Reuser. Conquerors still with possession. Anderson guarded by Whitaker, lost control of the ball. Baptiste picks it up. Dishes it off to Whitaker. Anderson on defense. Fake on to 3. Reuser slows it down, allows his teammates to get into position. Moore lost the pass. Byers, 1-on-2, finds Goggins, basket, no good. Missed opportunity for the Conquerors to make the lead 5, and a whistle at midcourt. That's going against TCA's Sam Byers. That is his second. Team foul number 9. Both teams have committed 9, so both teams in the double bonus the rest of the way once the ball's back in play. This is a 1-and-1. Desmond Williamson is 1 for 2. He has 12. And if he hits 2, it'll be a 1-point game. Front end is good. Panthers now 4 for 7. This to make it a 1-point game. It is no good. Goggins with the rebound. Conquerors lead by 2 and almost threw that one away. Byers finds Bialik. 1 dribble. Basket is good. Bialik with 13. The Conquerors lead by 4. That's for 3. Off the rim. Reuser gets it right back. Pump fake inside the paint. Stolen by Robinson. Robinson has it stripped. Baptiste was wide open but couldn't finish. And this is Williamson with the steal and the easy layup. Cam Anderson still down and now getting up. 15 for Williamson. by Alec will get the foul. The foul's on Kaylin Wiggins. Kaylin Wiggins. We're going to have ourselves a timeout before the free throw. The basket was good, 4-point lead. Bialik will have a chance to make it 5 in just a moment. Seth Bialik got the basket, drew the foul, has one free throw coming his way. That's team foul number 10. Both teams are in the double bonus for the final 2:44 plus any possible overtime. Bialik with 15, looking to make it 16 and extend the lead to 5. Free throw is good. 56-51. 2:40 left. Bounce pass, knocked away by Bialik, out of bounds. Panthers will keep possession. Hello, Landon S., letting us know you're watching the live feed, cheering on the Conquerors. They lead by 5 with 2:30 left to play. Byers on guard of Williamson, and 2 men get in the way. It could be either Anderson or Byers. It's going against Sam Byers. That's his 3rd. Double bonus shooting for Desmond Williamson. Williamson has 15. Could trim the deficit to 3, which would be a 1-possession game if he hits both free throws. Number 1, good. That's 16 for Desmond Williamson. 56-52, 2:18 left to go. Number 2, in and out. Goggins with the rebound. Conquerors lead by 4. Ball nearly stolen away. Robinson with possession. Bounce pass to Goggins. Basket is good. Goggins with 6. The lead is 6. 2 minutes left on the clock. And a whistle. Sam Byers just picked up his 4th. 1:56 left. And again, Desmond Williamson will shoot 2. In just this quarter, Williamson is 3 for 6. The first of 2 is good. $17 now for Williamson. 5-point deficit for Williamson and the Panthers. Number 2, good. So Williamson is doing his job at the line. It's a 4-point Conquerors lead with 1:53 left.
Slow down.
Robinson to Goggins. Coach Williams calling for the Conquerors to slow the ball down. Byers is playing with 4. Bounce pass to Bialik. Ball nearly stolen away. And a whistle. Coach Willis calls a timeout with the score. Trinity 58, Ridgeview 54. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. We'll be right back. One minute, 30 seconds left. The Conquerors will inbound following the timeout. 58-54. It's been very exciting. The biggest lead of the night for either team has been 8. The Conquerors led by 8 earlier in this second half. They lead by 4 as the clock starts up again at a minute 25 and counting now. Bialik has his pass swatted away. Williamson feeds Moore and a rejection. It'll be Panthers ball with a minute 12 left. Coach Willis shouting no threes. Make them get the ball inside. Bialik bats the ball up in the air. Ridgeview maintains control. That one is for 3. It's off the rim. And it will go out of bounds to the Conquerors. They must go the length of the court. Bialik will inbound. 64 seconds left. And a 5-second violation as that ball hit off the rafters anyway after Bialik threw it in. And I'm told there was a timeout before the 5-second count. Conquerors lead by 4 with a minute 4 left to go. It's Conquerors ball. They will have to go the full length of the court. Coach Willis got that timeout just before the 5 seconds was called. J.J. Moore trying to keep Bialik from getting the ball in bounds. Anderson saves it, but then his pass is picked off. It's a 2-possession game, 55 seconds left. Whitaker outside, pump fake, basket is no good. Williamson rebounds. That's for 3. It is no good, off the rim. Moore blocked by Bialik. 39 seconds left. And a foul as Reuser reaches in and will send Seth Bialik to the free throw line. 38.7 seconds left. Big free throws for the senior, Seth Bialik. Right now, he has 16, but more importantly, the Conquerors lead by 4. Even if he hits both, it's still a two-possession game. Pair of threes would tie it up. Number 1 is good. 17 for Seth Bialik. 8 in this fourth quarter, could be 9, and it is. A lane violation is going to nullify that last foul shot. Bialik, though, does score 1. It is a 5-point game. That's Whitaker. Rebound, Goggins. Whitaker didn't get a whole lot into the shot, and that one is stolen away. Whitaker with a pump fake. Collision, no call. Whitaker inside. Basket does not go, but he gets the foul. 20 seconds left. Trey Goggins called for his third. Team fouls don't matter because both have passed 10. This is Cole Whitaker at the line. He is nothing out of 2 so far. These are big free throws for Whitaker, and he hits the first. He now has 10. 4-point margin, 20.6 on the clock. And Whitaker's second is good. Hit off the rim, found its way in. 3-point Conquerors lead. Conquerors are going to try to run down the clock. 10 seconds and a whistle. The foul is called on Jarian Royser. That's his third. Bialik will shoot 2. Remember, double bonus. And a change for the Panthers. Tavario Willis makes his way onto the court. 1 man each back on the other side. The first of 2 is no good. 9.8 seconds left. It's only a 1-possession game. If Bialik can hit this one, Ridgeview would need 2 scores. Number 2, no good. It's short. Byers picks it up. Hands off to Bialik and a whistle. And a foul is called against Tavario Willis, his second, putting Bialik right back at the line. 4.5 seconds left. Same situation. He needs just 1 of 2. That one would not go. 1-possession game. If Bialik misses, Ridgeview has a chance to tie. Free throw is off the rim. Anderson rebounds, runs back toward the half-court line, and there's a whistle with 2.2 seconds left. Same situation now for Cam Anderson. If he misses both, Ridgeview could get a buzzer beater to tie it. If he hits one, Ridgeview needs 2 scores. And the first of 2, good. That's 14 points for whom we will now call tonight's player of the game, Cameron Anderson. He wasn't the leading scorer, but his play, especially in this second half, and that clutch free throw. And that has secured the win. That's good if it goes, but it misses. And the Conquerors have won the game 60-56. Josh Robinson's the leading scorer with 21. Seth Bialik, 17. Cam Anderson, 14. And Trey Goggins with 6. For the Panthers, Chris Baptiste finished with, check that, Desmond Williamson finished with 18. Kalen Wiggins, 2. Cole Whitaker, 11. Jaron Reuser, 10. And J.J. Moore, 9. That's going to do it for all the action. Thank you, Mason Smith, for joining us here on the live feed as well. For Coach Willis, Dr. Robert Kinder, and everyone here at TCA, I'm Ray Sports Bureau saying good night and God bless you.